Hey guys, I thought I would just take you on my morning garden walk this morning. I usually start right there with a coffee, Bible journal kind of thing. And then I need to get up and walk. So I walk around the garden. So I thought I'd just show you what it looks like now. We're getting ready to go to North Carolina, and I won't be here to tend the garden, so I don't know what it'll look like when I get back. So I thought, while it is looking good, we've had a lot of rain here in Alabama. This planter was about dead. I had it in another place and I brought it over here to rest, which is just such a great analogy. And look at how beautiful it is now. Yes. Yeah. Try not to make you dizzy while I walk. My ivy back there is doing so well. And let's see, we usually do the backyard. This area right here is not such great, so I have a few things in it, but it does not have good soil. So I keep trying to work on that every year. Of course, we passed one of my potting tables with all my potting soil and such on it. And let me go in here. Little things I put together that I want to bring in the winter to winter over, so that I don't have to keep buying a bunch of things. And I just made this big sweetness with this really tall caladium and ferns. I just so happy with that. It'll get big. I'll probably bring that in the winter too, so that I don't lose it. I do believe back there, Dad's been eradicating poison ivy back there. Thank God for that. There's another potting table with some stuff on it, and my 55 house number sign from white birch, you'll see. Do some different things. I've got a lilac tree there that my brother David gave me. So happy about that. And then here's Grandma Carrie's hydrangea that I planted for Sarah Emily, and some more fun things. I love that. I've got the, what do you call that thing? Limelight hydrangea there. Oh, so pretty. This has been a fun thing for me. My arbor was a swing set, kind of an old school swing set. So I planted jasmine here that grows up and over, and actually in the winter and early spring, and probably again in the fall, we'll get like beautiful tons of little yellow flowers. So there's that. Got 3 hammock chairs, all from Aldi, over the years. So I love this little area. I got another chair here I didn't uncover. I keep it covered because it's got a lot of cushion, and I don't want to have to bring them in every time it rains, so I just cover it. Forgot to uncover it for this video. Here's my pathway that I'm gradually fixing. I had all this black fabric weed barrier underneath it, and I do not like it. So the first 1, 2, 3, 4 stones, you can tell I've switched out with just cardboard. Cardboard's the best. I like that the best. Biodegradable, all that fun stuff is just, and it does a better job. So Some more stuff over here. Some things bloomed in the spring, so you don't have everything here. There's some stuff you're missing there that were prettier earlier. Some of these things will bloom in the fall. And pretty excited about this. They finally taste good. My neighbor gave me some grapes. A grape bush, I should say. A grape vine. Anyway, I planted it right here along the fence, and it is producing a bunch of grapes. They have seeds in them, so yeah, they're not as fun to eat. It's called the common grape, I found out. So there's that. I love that little guy. Oh, he's cute. All my little metal things, my neighbor Tim gave me a lot of those. My little hoarder Tim, who loves to drop off little things. I've got purple heart. I've peonies back there that bloom in the spring. A lot of this was blooming earlier, but not so much now. It will come back. Oh, I don't know what that is, but I love this. This is a fairly, in the last maybe 3 years or so, made this flower bed, and it is just full now of coneflowers and succulent, and there's some black-eyed Susans that are coming up in here soon, not quite yet, and that's the Japanese maple tree that Dad got me for Mother's Day one year. And there, right there, is the avocado tree that Carrie gave me that she grew in her compost pile. How sweet is that? And it's doing good. I'll bring it in the winter too. Here's another little, I put little areas everywhere. Somebody moved my chairs into not the right spot, but this is basically what it looks like. And here's I call this like God's big flower bouquet, because it's like the largest thing. It's probably, let's see, I'm 5'1", 6, 7 feet tall maybe, I don't know. Elephant ears and such. And asparagus fern over there, some flowers there that Dad got me for our anniversary that I'm getting ready to plant. My little entrance to the back door. I love this. This is called caladium, and it's little frillies. Love it, love it, love it. Makes my heart happy. Yeah, I try to create little seating areas everywhere. Depending on the weather or which way the sun's coming, then you can always have a place to sit if you need the sun, if you need the shade. Little conversation spots. Now I got the door open. A bird pooped on my hat. Then might meet me at the garden gate, I love. So there's the backyard. Now we're going into the front side yard. Like I said, some of these things have already bloomed or have yet to bloom. I try to have a, where they come, I have something blooming all the time. So you have your spring and your summer and your fall. My butterfly bush back there is doing really well. Black-eyed Susans are starting to bloom. Oh, love it. Here's another seating area. My bloom where you were planted area. And we'll walk through this little path. All these little tiny yellow flowers, those are Italian arugula. If you let them go to seed, and they just keep coming back every year. And I love them. My little autumn sage. Yeah, some of the stuff, irises are done. Some stuff's here yet to come. It's my jewel of opar that I just love. I'll have to show you that later. And here is what was going to be my herb garden. That's sage right there. And I've got some rosemary over there. Got 2 peach trees my neighbor gave me right here that, well, I gotta find, I don't have as much real estate anymore, but I gotta figure out where I'm gonna put it. Somewhere. And some of these things a lot of things in this garden I've planted from seed. My big, tall marigold. They're the tallest marigold. They're almost as tall as I am. So I would say that one, well, they're at least 4 feet tall, if not taller. They're just so pretty. That's the one I get the seeds from. It's just amazing. And here's my zinnias. Got comfrey back there from Wendy Booth. Forget what that does. Something. But here's my garden bed. And then I got another little bench here. Oh, look, it bloomed. Oh, this is my little Mexican petunia. Oh, I love it, love it, love it. They get so tall, and they just put out little faithful blooms. It looks like a regular petunia, but it's Mexican petunia. They get about 4 feet tall too. So here's our greenhouse, which I know you guys have seen maybe in some picture somewhere. So that's the side garden. My house of joy. And now I'm going to go around to a couple other areas. There's the side over there, my crepe myrtle, big crepe myrtle. I'll show you some of that. This has been a fun garden from just the last 2 or 3 years, I guess. I would think. Yeah, just some, trying to decide, it's at the end of our driveway. Let me go this way. Trying to figure out how to walk backwards. I love it. I love it, love it. A couple of new things. Anything that grows in here, I'm so happy because this area is just all stone or gravel, I should say, from the end of the driveway. I mean, it's terrible, terrible, terrible soil. I've tried to do a bunch of things, but so I'm just so excited that anything grows here. Yep. Here's our front path that Dad made for me. With the high at the beginning of it. Front porch sitting. Got some stuff out of the driveway. This year we borrowed some, well, our neighbor gave us a ton of pine leaves, pine needles. So we've been doing all kinds of things around the tree for that. These right here, all this greenery will bloom in September. They're called September pinks, I think. So all that'll have all these little things will turn into little pretty pink flowers. There's where Dad sits every morning. I sit out there later in the day because It's too hot sometimes. The morning sun. Let me show you this too. This is my, I brought some of the plants that are sitting on the little bench. They're usually on the porch, but before I leave, I'm putting them out here so they'll get natural rain while I'm gone. But these, I'm naming my hydrangeas now. This Carrie and Rachel, and the ones in the back are going to be Roger and Ben. So here's welcome to the cottage. I love this little area this year. This turned out really pretty. All these little fun things that neighbors have given me, these little metal things, and our dad's found at places. I got a Rose of Sharon tree a neighbor gave me that I stuck in there just till I figure out what to do with it or who to give it to. Here's another. I call it God's bouquet because it's just, they're so tall. And I've got a fireplace screen kind of around it to hold it up like a vase. I'm just so amazed at all these little things. Oh, they're so pretty. Oh, cool beans. There you go. Get to watch a bee in action. See a bee's knees. How cool is that? That's very cool. I'm gonna have to take a picture of that. Yeah. Okay. Yep, just some my little Greek columns that I've gotten. Well, that's what I call them anyway. Trying to theme things. Almost done. We're coming around now to the side front, the other side of the front. Notice this great edging. Yes. This is my OCD and being used for good. Oh, I love that. The ferns. I've got the Japanese painted ferns, and I've got the regular ferns. This is birdseed and the red thing. If you just need a nice quiet spot, there's a spot to yourself. So I'm starting back in the backyard, but before I do, I'll finish the front yard. This is Bruce and Marlena's house that they rent next to us. We call it the greenhouse because it used to be green, real green. It still is, but it used to be real green. That's a new flower bed put together. Shows kind of the side of the house. I love it. And this was what I wanted, that the wild ivy would crawl up and take over that metal deer there. So it's happening. I'm really excited about that. It might take a while, but it's happening. Here's another little conversation spot, and I can't have to show you this. My pride and joy, my edging of the sidewalk. I am a little OCD about that. Here we go. I'm almost done. Going into the. Dad gets me brick for, making new flower beds or using in the garden. Yep. And here you go. Just thought I'd show you some fun, show you life, the things that give me therapy. Love ya.